In this video, I want to talk about how the auxiliary function can ease your pain. Hey, what's up team? It's Sherman here from Geek Psychology. I just moved to another studio. I changed rooms, right? It's too hot in the other room. It's like 3,000 degrees, give or take a degree or two. But I'm here. I found an air conditioner, and this is what we're doing. So I help people, possibly like yourself, find their true character, and through that gain the strengths and skills that they need to play life better, to impact the world. So in this video, I want to give you some more advice on how to use the auxiliary function, why you should listen to the auxiliary function, why you should listen to that mentor and build a better relationship to it, and just do what the mentor tells you to do, whether you want to do it or not. The other realm is scary. That's why stories are so intriguing. Like, the other realm is a place that you cannot quite imagine yet. And through taking that leap, or through, climbing the mountain, or whatever analogy you want to use, you gain the skills that you need from that other world, right? And when you tap into that, that's how you go through the trials and tribulations and the struggles and the triumph. You learn from it, and you gain those skills, you take them in, and then you get to return back to your world with more skills. And if the hero never leaves the tavern, if the hero never travels to another world, they don't grow. They gain nothing. It's just a wasted life, essentially. Or a very pleasant, calm life if that's what you want. But for me, I like the idea of adventure, of intrigue, of exploration and challenge, and in finding a way to impact the world in a better way, to make a change. And if you don't leave the comfort zone, then you're never going to have that opportunity. You're never even going to know what you're capable of. So let's get into the cognitive functions a little bit here. The psyche, the mind, needs a couple things to exist properly, I suppose. It needs a way of interacting with the outer world, extroversion. It needs a way of interacting with the inner world, introversion. It needs a way of learning, perceiving, gathering information. Those are your perceiving functions, sensing or intuiting. And also it needs a way of making decisions, making judgments based on that information that it gathered. Okay, those are your thinking and feeling, your judging functions. Your dominant function, whatever your type is, in INFP, it's introverted feeling. I'm not going to explain how to find which function it is right now. There are other videos that do that. For an INFP, it's introverted feeling. It's inner world decision making. It's looking at feeling, evaluating for harmony, looking at the people, and taking that inward to your own subjective, internal, introverted realm of things. Right? So it's making judgments based on what you feel is right, what feels harmonious, and what resonates with you. You need a way to interact with the outer world and to gain information. It just needs to happen, or you continuously refine your own judgments, or you don't even have enough information to make those judgments properly. So for an INFP, you need extroverted intuition. You need to listen to that mentor voice that's telling you it's time to innovate, it's time to create, it's time to explore. Imagine these new places and connections, and see what happens, and fluidly, excitedly go through it. And you could do that, if you're an ISFP, it's extroverted sensing. It's the same push to get out and do stuff, but it's more in the tangible reality of things. Pick up actual new experiences. And if you don't do that, you're not listening to the mentor, and you're just skipping that and going to your tertiary function, your rookie, your newbie, and you're just speculating inside yourself. You're gathering information inside yourself. You're recalling and ruminating on the experiences that you've already had. You're not getting new feedback. You're not getting new experiences. Let's say what do we want to do here? ESFJ. So for an ESFJ, the hero is extroverted feeling. You have this outer world decision making. Okay? Outer world decision making based on the harmony of the situation, the people, reading the cultures, reading the vibe, proactively bonding and making relationships better and sharing information and those kind of feeling toned things. You need a way to go inward and check, like, is this the right information that I should be making my assessments on? Like, what do I actually know about this? For an ESFJ, it's introverted sensing. So it's checking in with your captured experiences, recalling them, reviewing them, and going over them to see, like, well, this is what made me who I am. So I need to check in with that and also understand that other people are made through different experiences. Their relationships, their decisions come from a different data set of information and different standards that they're trying to uphold and whatnot. But there is still a general flowing connection between all that, right? But if you're just focused on, we gotta keep things proactively peaceful, then you're pushing and pushing and pushing and not really checking in with yourself. And that's what the mentor is telling you. The mentor is saying, you need to go to the other realm of things, and it's going to be scary, it's going to be difficult, it's going to be exhausting perhaps. It's going to completely change your world, and it's going to ease your pain. Why do I say it's going to ease your pain? Because for me, it's painful to not know myself. It's painful to continuously struggle with the same things, to not be able to make a decision, whatever it is. And when you're stuck in that loop, as we've talked about a bunch of times, think of it as a mentor voice that's saying, hey, it's time you do this. Let's do this. Let's challenge our heroic style and see if we can train it, if we can grow, if we can learn something new from this experience, or if we can check in with ourselves and get maybe a new insight, a new perspective, a new symbol that we can take and use it to transform who we are. There are a lot of different things that the mentor is going to tell you depending on which cognitive function it is. But that is the key to crossing the threshold to getting to a new aspect of life. And yes, you're going to go through the trials, you're going to go through the struggles, the tribulations, and the triumphs. And then you're going to be able to take that back into your realm. I gain experiences in the outer world and I take that in, and I can now make better resonating decisions based on a wider range of information. So I hope that seeing life through this lens, this frame, is beneficial for you, because it's done everything for me. I've grown so much since learning about cognitive functions and connecting it to games, connecting it to stories and things that I personally love. And so when you are struggling with something, just check in with yourself. Are you listening to the voice that's the one that's a struggle, that's trying to actually help you grow? Or are you doing things that are just there to appease you and make you feel better and blame the world or do whatever? Like your tertiary function, your rookie, your newbie is afraid, is a child. It's very childish, childlike. And if you just listen to that, then you too, as a hero, are not going to slay the dragons. You're not going to loot that awesome treasure that life has. So listen to that voice that's pushing you to to go to a step further. Just one step. Okay, now just one more. And expand your comfort zone. Understand more about yourself and the world in whatever way you're built to do that. And be a hero. So please let me know down below in the comments if this resonated with you, what helped, what didn't, your take on your auxiliary function, your mentor. What has it told you that when you listen to it, your life changed? I want to know, and I want to know your type as well, so that we can get some like-minded feedback. We can get people vibing with the same stuff and help people who need it. Because if enough people tell you of your type to do something, then eventually you're probably going to be like, oh, I think maybe I should do this, and you'll do it, and you'll gain a lot of those experiences condensed down into a shorter time frame. All right, so keep up the lifelong questing. Good luck, have fun. Peace.